y'all. Guess what time we left for inventory? 2 o'clock in the morning. Welcome back to my channel, Anna Dollz, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome to the Anna Dollz. And if you are new, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and click that subscribe button because it's super duper easy. If you want to become a member, you can become a member today for free. So go ahead and just click that red subscribe button and boom, you're automatically a member. Y'all, I'm really hungry, so if y'all hear some stomach growling throughout this video, it's me because I'm hungry, okay? But I wanted to record first, okay? So as y'all read by that title, y'all know what today's video is going to be about. This video is long overdue. I should have dropped this video when I dropped how to get a job at Forever 21, okay? But this video is long overdue, so I'm here and I'm gonna give it to you, okay? Period. So if you didn't read that title, I will be doing a video on Forever 21, okay? I was gonna say how to get a job at Forever 21. That's the video I did before. So if y'all haven't checked that out, go check that out. It will be at the end of this video, so y'all can go just click the little thing and y'all be on the video. But this video is going to be the truth about working at Forever 21, you know? And I wrote down 6 little things, 6 little pinpoints. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right into the video. So before we get into the video, I'm not bashing this company, I'm not dissing this company or nothing, because the company was cool. I had some cool managers, I had some cool employees, so I'm not bashing the company. I'm just giving you guys my experience. Some of my managers were cool, not all of them, but some of them were cool, okay? So now let's get into the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is discounts. What is your discount? I used to get this question so much from customers, from just anybody. What's your discount? From family members, all of that. Child, when I first started working there, our discount was 10%. Literally 10%. That's it. 10%. So you don't even need a discount at this point. 10%, that's nothing. I'm thankful for anything that I get, but 10%, I feel like that was an insult. That's literally just tax. You're literally just taking the tax off of this item and having me pay the price. You feel me? So 10% was nothing, and it recently just went up to, I want to say it's 30% now. I no longer work there, but before I left, I think it was 30%. So I believe that is 30% now. If you guys want to go ahead and apply, y'all can get your little 30% off. But when I first started, baby, it was 10%, and I was highly upset. I didn't even want to shop there for real. I was like, you know what? No, because we can get a better discount online. You feel me? Like, they be having the discount codes for a better discount than some 10%. Really Forever 10%? Okay, so number 2 is the pay. So I'm just keep it 100. We got paid $9 an hour. I know some stores were like $11, $14, $10. Some probably was even like $7.25. I think it just depends on your store, what state you're in, and your position. Number 3 is shifts. Okay, so this is a juicy one. Okay, so of course you had your morning shift and your night shift. Morning shift was a breeze. Okay, you're out of there. It's still daylight outside, you're out of there. But that night shift, the night shift, and y'all, when I tell you that's the only shift that I used to work, because I had another job that I would work in the daytime, so I would come to Forever 21 for the afternoon shift, so I always would have to close. But that night shift is no joke at all. It's no freaking joke. I'm getting upset just talking about it. Okay, so this number 3 is gonna take me into number 4, but I'm gonna finish explaining number 3. Okay, so you know, your night shift is a lot. It's more complicated than the morning shift. Okay, the morning people have it good. Night shift literally have to do everything, and if everything is not done, you cannot leave the store. I don't care what section you're in. I don't care if you were the cashier. I don't care if you were in the fitting room. I don't care if you were in the floor. On the floor, I'm sorry. In the floor, what? On the floor. I don't care if you were hiding in the back the whole time. You cannot leave the store until the store is complete. I had a nosebleed one time. They wouldn't even let me leave. I'm talking about my nose pouring. Because when I get too hot, my nose started bleeding. So I had a bad nosebleed. And, hold on, y'all, I feel my lip gloss peeling or something. My lips. Yeah, so I had a bad nosebleed, and they wouldn't even let me leave. I'm over there with tissue in my nose, just walking around, bleeding. Because I'm telling you, you cannot leave that store until the store is complete. I don't know if that was just my location, but listen, nobody's leaving until the whole store is clean the proper way. You can't just put something right here. It has to be proper. It has to be the proper way. It has to be in a specific order. It has to look presentable. Like, everything has to be perfect. If it's not, you will be there till 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I said it. I have been there. The latest I stayed was 2 o'clock in the morning. I kid you not. I kid you not. 2 o'clock in the morning. Ridiculous. I just feel like the night shift already has so much to do. I feel like the least y'all can do is just be like, okay, just do whatever you do, and we'll get up out of here in the morning shift and just come and fix it once they get here. But no, we had to literally make sure the store looked like it just opened every single night. It doesn't matter if it was a holiday the next day, your birthday the next day, the manager's birthday the next day. You had to be right back the next morning. None of that matters. You know, if I was walking around with a nosebleed, nothing matters. Okay, they don't care about nothing. They want their store clean. Okay, that's why I say you had some cool. I had some cool managers, and you had some managers that we ain't gonna speak on. But yeah, you know. So, but that's why I say it just depends on your location, who's the manager, because hey, it might be different now. I don't know. It might be different, but that was my experience with the night shift. Number 4 is recovery. So like I was saying earlier, well, about 2 minutes ago, I was saying that number 3 would bring us into number 4. So now we're transitioning to number 4. So recovery is basically when you fix the whole store, you clean the whole store, you do what you got to do. Now, like I said, it's a specific way that everything has to be. So, you know, you have your different sections. So my location had plus, we had clearance, we had like a girly feminine side, then we had like a grudge gothic girl side, we had men's, and we had, what was our other section? We had swim section for the summertime and the spring, and we had like a urban section with like hoodies, jeans, t-shirts, stuff like that. So you are assigned a section for that night or that morning. And if it's super duper busy, they'll put 2 people. I just spit. Ugh. If it's super duper busy, they'll probably put 2 people in the section. It just depends. We rarely got that. The only time we really had 2 people in the section was like Black Friday and Christmas weekend. That was the only time. So it just depends. But you will have your own section that you have to recover that night, okay? And the way they want you to recover is everything has to be perfect. When you put hangers back, nothing can be crooked. It has to look like a straight line, okay? Everything has to be, I just slanted. Everything has to be straight, okay? It cannot be a straight hanger, crooked, straight. Everything has to be straight. When you're folding, everything has to look neat. Everything has to be folded the exact way. They had got to a point where they wanted us to put the extra larges at the bottom, then larges, medium, smalls. Who finna do that when it's already 12 o'clock at night and we're ready to go? Nobody. So sometimes we use the book, but like I said, if you got strict managers, they will come and check everything. I'm trying to think what else with recovery. Okay, so also when you are recovering, if you have a row full of like different t-shirts, you have to put whatever shirt has the most in the front, and then whichever one has the least like in the back, and just keep on going. Now if it's one shirt left, then you put that shirt in the back. Yeah, everything just has to look neat, and it has to look like it belongs in that section. They call the sections girls because it's different type of girls other than the men's section, but they would call the section the girl section. So it's like, this is a feminine girl, this is the grudge girl, this is the urban girl, this is the plus girl. So it was like that. I'm trying to think of something else with recovery. So also they had got to a point where if you have a rack full of tank tops, regular t-shirts, long sleeve, you have to put them in the order. So you have to put the tank tops first, short sleeve next, long sleeve next, and it has to be in that order all the way around the rack. If a manager walks into your section and she see one long sleeve next to the tank top, she will pull it out, not throw it on the floor, because we got to fighting. But nah, she'll just take it out and put it somewhere, and you got to put it where it's supposed to go. So that's why I say, y'all just want to make sure that y'all section is clean, because if it's not, you will not be leaving until the next morning, literally. I think that's all for recovery, but with recovery, I'm gonna hit this one next. Okay, so now we're on number 5, which is go backs. So go backs is basically the clothes that people try on and they do not want. Those go backs, oh my gosh, they add up. Okay, they add up. You probably thinking like, it can't be that much. When you have people coming in there trying on 20 things at once, you can't even try 20 things on, I don't think. Last time I checked, it was 10. That was the max. I don't know what it is now. But you would have people coming there trying on like 10 things, y'all. 10 things. 10 things. And guess how many they take home with them? One. Then you got them coming back again, trying 10 more things on. They don't take nothing. Then you got them coming back. Then you got them coming back again, taking 10 more things. They only take one. Just imagine 20 people doing that, 30 people doing that, 40 people doing that, 50 people doing that a day. Imagine how much those go backs are going to add up before the end of the night. So in the go backs, in the fitting room, you have like a go back rack. So it's like when you walk in the fitting room, the go back rack will be right here, or it'll be kind of towards the back, kind of ducked off a little bit, isolated. It just depends on, I guess, where you want it or where the managers want you to have it. And that's where the customers will place the go backs on. So as the fitting room attendant, it's your job to basically make sure those go backs go in the correct section. So you remember I was saying how you have the different sections? It's your job to make sure those go backs go in that correct section. And I know it was hard for me when I first started, because I was like, okay, but how am I supposed to know where these go? Because everything, I'm not gonna say everything looked the same, but it's like you would have, let's say you would have a flower t-shirt, okay? So you have a regular t-shirt with pink and yellow flowers on it. And let's say you have a t-shirt with Mickey Mouse on it. So you're like, okay, these both look girly, so I'm gonna put them in feminine. So boom, you put them in feminine. 10 minutes later, somebody walking to you, this is not mine. And you like, what? It's a Mickey Mouse shirt. No, it's an urban shirt, because it's more urban, I guess. It's more on the chill side, but it's logos too. So logos go in the urban section. So that's why the Mickey Mouse shirt will go in the urban section. And the pink and yellow shirt will stay in film, because film is more girly, springtime, summerish, bright colors type stuff. So that's why I say go backs can be a hassle. You just have to learn it. Once you learn it, you will be okay. But like I said, when it's super busy, it's gonna be go backs on top of go backs, and it's your job to organize everything, because the people that are on the floor are relying on you to organize their go backs so they can come back and run them. Now with us, we kind of had a different system. So we really wouldn't run the go backs until the end of the night. I mean, they would come throughout the day to get their go backs if they had like maybe 3 or 4. But if they had a whole rack of go backs, they not finna knock them out until the end of the night. Because if you think about it, it's really impossible to handle 20 go backs or 30, 40, 50 go backs and recover your section. That's a lot. And let's just say your section is a hot mess. It's shirts and pants on the floor everywhere. Nothing is where it's supposed to be. Imagine trying to fix this and put go backs up and having to help customers, and also customers are coming in your section messing up what you just put back. Like, it's all a mess. So you just have to have a system to the way you like to do things. My system, like I said, I would recover my section as much as I could, and later that night I would go back and just put my go backs up, you know, because it got to a point where if we had so many go backs on a rack you couldn't even see the rack anymore, they would just leave it for the next morning, like the morning crew to run them. So that would be, it was a blessing when they did that, but they didn't always do that. So you just have to keep in mind, like, if they don't do that, I gotta run these go backs. So just be prepared to run those go backs and to recover. Okay, so last but not least is what I like the most, is the dress code. So you know, with a job, you always have a dress code. Even with retail stores, you always have a dress code. So Forever 21 dress code, it wasn't strict, but it wasn't my favorite, because you couldn't wear tank tops. If you wore a tank top, you had to wear a jacket over it. You couldn't wear tank top dresses, halter dresses, tube top dresses. If you do, it had to have a jacket over it. You cannot wear leggings. If you do wear leggings, you had to put like a jean jacket over your waist, or a flannel shirt or something like that. It just depends, because sometimes we couldn't even do that. So like I said, it just depends on your manager. You know, you can kind of get cool with managers and they'll let certain things slide, and some managers won't let nothing slide. What else? We couldn't wear like short dresses. We couldn't wear short shorts. If you wore biker shorts, they had to be fingertip length, and you probably would have to put a denim jacket over it, or like a flannel shirt. You couldn't wear crop tops, baby. Your girl used to buck. Y'all know this. Your girl used to buck, okay? And sometimes I used to wear a jacket over it. Sometimes I just used to put some high-waisted pants on and call it a day, because y'all doing too much. It's a fashion store, so I need to express my personality more. You feel me? What else couldn't we wear? We couldn't wear flip-flops or like slides, because it was hazardous. You can wear ripped jeans, but they can't be too holy. They can't be super duper ripped up. Like, you know, the jeans, they're cute, but you know the ripped jeans where it look like you're not even wearing pants. Like, you can't wear those. You know, it just has to be, you know, a certain amount of rips they allow. They also said you couldn't display other logos, like other store logos. Like, you can't wear a Nike shirt, you can't wear a Nike hat, stuff like that. You can't wear a Nike jacket. You couldn't wear Adidas. You know, like, you can't promote somebody else's brand inside of their store, basically. So I think that's all of the dress codes that I can remember. If I forget any, I'll probably just either drop them down below or put them in a video somewhere, but I think I went over all of them. So the last one was really a bonus, so I don't even know if it should be a bonus for real, but if you guys are wondering about your break times, you get a 30-minute break. You know, it's like a normal job, but I do know that if people pull doubles, which means you work in the morning and you work at night, then I think you would get like an hour break. I'm not sure. They would split it up like 30 minutes here, and then you go again 30 minutes. So It just depends. I never really pulled doubles because I already didn't want to be there, so I'm not gonna be there for 2 shifts. No ma'am, no sir, I'm not doing it. Sorry. So yeah, that's that. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope I helped you guys out with some questions that you were wondering, but that is the truth about Forever 21, my experience. But like I said, it's a cool job. I don't want to scare anybody. It's a cool job. You know, just got to get the hang of it. You know, I'm a quick learner, so I learned quick. But you just got to get the hang of it because it's not hard. At the end of the day, you just have to have patience, and yeah, you just got to have patience, you know. And also, this is another kind of bonus, I guess. Maybe not, maybe a little bit. Yeah, okay. So we had inventory, and y'all, guess what time we left for inventory? 2 o'clock in the morning. So if you guys don't know what inventory is, it's basically when you scan the whole freaking store. You scan the whole store. Everything that's inside of Forever 21, you're scanning, okay? You're scanning it. And guess what? Y'all can't leave until everything is done, okay? So I hope that I made somebody want to apply. You can always go on their website. I think they have, yeah, of course they have a website, but I'm saying I think you can apply online. I actually had a paper application, but I think you can apply online. It's 2020. Everything is technology. So you can probably apply online, or you can get a paper application. But yeah, so let me know if y'all have an interview coming up, or if you want to apply but you're scared, or you have some more questions that you want me to answer. Just let me know and I will answer them. And don't forget to check out my other video on Forever 21 on how to get the job, how to apply, like the whole application process, the whole hiring process. Okay, so it will be at the end of this video, and you guys can just click on it. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.